of alternate existence. So that's how much life it is out here. So yeah, we ain't never been alone. The universe is vast, and it's 9 of them. All right. So now I said it to say this so you can understand what we are. Now, system that's located in the 9th universe. All right. That's headquarters. It's located in the 19th galaxy in the 9th universe. Okay. Now, this planet where we are now, this is the very last planet that we created when we created the whole cosmos. We set up all the universes, all the galaxies, all the planets, and we set up all the realms on each planet, right? And then the very last planet that we created was this planet that we now know is Earth, because this planet was to be known as the second headquarters. It was called Planet Anunnaki, or Planet of the Anunnaki, or Planet of the Anunnaki, and we shortened it down to Planet Kai. All right, so that's where Kai and Tiamat comes from. So this is the ancient name of this planet. So now, as we were building Planet Kai up, all right, as we were building Planet Kai up, who came down here with us? Satan. So we all descended, 144,000 of us. We sent 144,000 of our finest spiritual assassins, along with a head with 6 scientists, and the head scientist, which was Satan, down to this planet. The scientist's job was to oversee the construction of the planet. And all the gods and goddesses, although they don't remember this, most of these Black Latino people, they came down here as defenders of the planet, and they came down here as creators of alternate universes of the planet. So that's what they started doing. This is where all your animals come from. Gods and goddesses start creating their own realities and creating different animals. Different animals start getting created. Different plants start getting created. This is what we was doing. We was creating. We was creating. Whatever your soul loved, you did. We was making music. We always had music. Our trees used to sing out frequencies. Why did the trees know how to sing out frequencies? Because one of our goddesses taught the trees how to sing. So that's why the trees used to walk through this planet, and the trees would sing out frequencies. It was giant mushrooms and giant trees. All the mountains are trees. I got a deeper lecture on it on my website, but yeah, I ain't gonna go too deep on here, but all the mountaintops are actually tree stumps. So it was a giant forest. We were big. All this was going on the planet. We was building everything up. We made these new avatars for our soul and spirit to drive in, which we now call bodies. We had to design these bodies for our soul and spirit. Because remember, like you said, we are not the body. We are the soul and spirit. That's what makes us the gods. That's what I mean when I say we are gods. Niggas thinking about the flesh. When I say you a god, I'm talking about the essence of you, your spirit, your soul, what you are. That controls the avatar. All right. So we made these giant bodies. That's why back then our avatars were 50 feet to 100 feet. You know what I'm saying? We set up the one of the gods set up the atmosphere to breathe hydrogen. So that's what we was breathing. So our avatars was different colors. They illuminated. They would glow. We would glow beautiful reds and blues and greens and rain. Some of us was rainbow color because we was breathing oxygen in. I mean, not oxygen, hydrogen in. Now you breathing oxygen, which drains out the avatar, and it rusts out the body. That's why we are these copper complexions. We wasn't even these copper complexions. These avatars wasn't. And while we was down here building all this up, Satan became jealous. Satan decided to stop going against the way things went. His job was just to be a scientist. He didn't want to do that anymore. He didn't want to keep praising himself. He got tired of praising himself, and he got tired of praising us, because that's the custom. Like, we praised ourselves and we praised each other, and this is what gave us a part of our magic. This is where the power of the spoken word originally comes from, because we praised each other. And that's why even today, God, if I walk up on you and I say, hey, God, I like how that shirt look. Hey, I like your afro. I like your hair. Hey, you intelligent. It makes you feel good. You like. Or if I walk up and say, nigga, fuck you, you feel differently. Your vibration drop. Or if I say that you ugly, your vibration completely drop. A person can say one good thing to you, and it'll carry you through a whole week. Now, imagine how it used to be back then. Every single thing, the plants spoke to you and praised you. The insects spoke to you and praised you. Every god and goddess spoke to you and praised you. There was no hate. There was no disagreement. There was no money system. There was nothing but abundance, because we are the gods and goddesses. We create what we want, so you can never be poor. You got people right now that think they poor because they ain't got no money. Not having money don't make you poor. You just ain't got no money in their system, but you're not poor. You know what I'm saying? You got everything you need right within you. So at the end of the day, back then, the power of the spoken word comes from us praising each other. That's what prayer really is. But then when they took over, they flipped prayer to make you think praying is closing your hands and bowing your head and praying to a false God that don't exist. You the God, and the gods around you. You looking at God. You look, everything, every creation around you is a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? God, that's why God is everywhere. This is why God is omnipresent, because we are spirit and soul. You are everything. I am you. You are me. I am your reflection. That's why I teach y'all peace reflection. I am you. You are me. So this is why karma is weird. It's real. If I steal from you, somebody gonna steal from me, because when I stole from you, I only stole from myself anyway. So that energy gonna come back to me because I did it to my fucking self by doing it to you. This is why we supposed to come together. But they got us under a spell, right? And back then, Satan didn't like that. He didn't like that energy of us praising each other. He got tired of praising himself. He became jealous. So he said, you know what? I'm going to act on my initial intent that I had as a younger spirit and soul to create this species. So his intent was negative from jump. So he started killing the other gods' creations off. You got other gods and goddesses that created these animals. So our issue with Satan wasn't that you can't create, because the law of the cosmos was that all gods and goddesses can create whatever they want. But because you got free will. But you can't kill other people's creations. So what Satan was doing was like, say you created the lions, he'd go kill some lions and kill a lion and get the working on it and mix it with some other shit and to try to create these human beings. And our issue wasn't with him creating that. He felt like our issue was that, and he still feel like that. Satan felt like our issue was that we were mad at him for trying to create something, and we wouldn't let him create nothing on this planet. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was he was killing other people's creations to create something. So it's like, nigga, if you're going to create fresh from you, but you ain't finna go destroy nobody else shit to create nothing new. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you build a house, I'm supposed to come tear your house down and now take the bricks from your house and use them to build on my house. That ain't how that goes. That's what Satan was doing. So that was the principal thing. So Satan didn't agree with that, because remember, we was the little niggas on the planet. And he came down here with us to this planet, and he was the oldest god. So he felt like a sense of entitlement. Like, nigga, I'm Zeus, nigga. I'm the head scientist, nigga. I'm here. I was before all y'all even got created. I'm the, you know what I'm saying? And then by
Big boss hoes
the
and
head
shit.
council, right?
Yeah.
By the elders not being on this planet with us. Remember, we don't come from this planet. So they back home at headquarters. So basically, we off on a voyage from home. And he trying to be on some Devo shit. So us knowing law, nigga, we like, hold on, Satan, you can't move like that. He didn't like it. He kept trying to move like that. So we end up taking the complaint back home to Sirius X, and we held court. We charged him with going against the law. You know what I'm saying? And when we charged him with that, we had court. This is what court originally comes from. We got court. Everything started with us. We have a Supreme Court in the cosmos, and it was a whole case. We stood in front of the Cosmic Council, and a lot of us right now was there. Niggas just don't remember because your soul's been bleached. But we was all there, nigga, and we gave our piece. We made our point in front of them, in front of the elders. We said, hey, our issue is that he's killing other creations to create something. And Satan sat there and said, but I'm a God. My issue is that the laws that we can create. He's trying to manipulate it, because remember, he's the father of lies. So he up there trying to be manipulative and, be Satan. He invented
Deceive.
all that. Listen, you got to understand, all that old slick talking and talking fast and finessing, and which is another form of lying. And that starts with Satan. That come from him. He's the author. He's the father of that shit. They even told you that in their Bible. You just don't know that Satan is the nigga you praising when you worshiping Jesus in the Bible. It's the same nigga. But I'm telling you, that's who he being, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as above, so below. Like, a lot of y'all personalities that y'all already have here, y'all been like that forever. That's your person. That's your soul. You take that with you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Satan up there fast talking, he talking jive. He trying to slick talk. The elders seen through that shit. Okay, well, just to prevent the bullshit, because we want to fuck him up. Like, we won the law, we won the trial, and when they asked what did we want done, we wanted to fuck Satan up. The elders didn't want that. They didn't want that. So they was like, you know what, Satan, you have to leave planet Kai. You have to go to another. We not gonna let no war go off, but you gotta leave and go to your own planet and create. Then you can create whatever you want. So that was what was the agreement. So we all descended back on this planet, and Satan was told to gather his shit and get the fuck on. And that's when the war came, because when we came back here, Satan didn't want to leave. He got on some he don't want to leave shit. And I like to break it down to layman's terms. I can use a bunch of big words, but then I would lose motherfuckers. So I like terms. Basically, Satan didn't want to leave. And we came on, so look, you got to get your shit and leave, basically. Because they said you got to leave too. You know, we didn't even have to go to court. We could have fucked y'all up. Now, this is where your war come from in the Bible. So they don't tell you all that. They just be like a war broke out in heaven. And they got you thinking heaven somewhere. Nigga, the war was right here on this planet that they now call Earth, nigga. We was right here because we was building this planet up still. And Satan didn't want to leave the planet. He got to talking shit after we won the trial, and it went down just like that. We went in on his ass. We got to fucking him up. I'm talking about we got to beating his ass. That's the best way to put it. We whipped his whole ass. And then there was other gods, right? Because remember, we a family. We a community. As above, so below. So that's just like right now, like, although we had our issue with Satan, you have maybe X amount of us that was on that, fucking him up, right? But then you had others that was like, you know, they didn't feel like they didn't agree with that. They felt like, okay, yeah, we know he got to leave, but they had, you know, he had his people that fucked with him too. You know what I'm saying? So this is why in the Bible they be like, when Satan left, he took a third of heaven with him. Actually, he took 2/3. He didn't take a third. He took 2/3, nigga. He took a lot with him, nigga. And it wasn't no heaven. We was right here scrapping with his ass. We was whooping his ass, and then the other gods and goddesses came and they tried to jump in the fight. That's exactly how it went. Like they went. We was in this. Look, I swear to God, look, we was in his face like, nigga, you got to get the fuck on. And then you got the other gods and goddesses that fuck with him. They like this with Satan. They in between us. Like, no, look, Satan just gone. Hold on, calm down. Don't say no. We got it. Just calm down. Grab. But they still trying to get Satan to grab his shit and leave though. And then you got us aggressive, like, no, nigga, your ass, because at this point, he obviously ain't finna go nowhere. And then Satan's still talking shit too. So even though you got the other guys in between, I'm telling y'all real shit, I'm breaking it down in lamest terms for y'all. Even though you got the other gods, angels, whatever you want to call us, in between them like this, us and Satan, nigga, you still got Satan. He's still talking shit too, though. What y'all want to do then? What y'all trying to do then? You know, he talking shit. What y'all want to do then? You know what I'm saying? Move not here now. Move out the way. Let their ass through. Let their ass through. Like, he talking shit too. So that's making it worse. We like, nigga, what? Let us through. Next thing you know what I'm saying? We didn't. You know, we could have been got these little few guys from in between us who wants, oh, y'all chill out. We could have been moved them out the way. But when you let them through, that amp us the fuck up more, nigga. So we didn't came through. Now we beating his ass. All over this planet right here, I swear to God. This shit might sound like a movie, but I'm breaking it down to y'all in lamest terms. I don't want to lose y'all. You know what I'm saying? We fucking him up. We fucking him up. Here they go. The other guys, they couldn't take it. The same niggas that was now here they go. Hold on, man, get up off him. Now hold on, what you mean get up off him? You see what you mean get up off him? Man, get up off him. There we go. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You want some too? There it go. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we whooping them niggas, grabbing you like, get up off them. You know, if you whooping a nigga, grab, get up. I'm coming. Listen, it's like real life. We whooping them, and we righteous for whooping them. We got a motherfucker on the ground, God. Me and you right now. We got a racist reptilian elite on the ground. We fucking them up, nigga. Me and you right now. We, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker grab me, and they get up off me. I'm coming with the left, like, get up. Nigga, you hear me? Hey, that's how it's going. Soon as you grab that right and I turn around and you talking about get up off him, I'm coming with a left jab, right uppercut, nigga, combo. I'm ping, just like that. I'm a slide into that. Want to call me and shit. Government trying to call my phone so my shit can freeze. I'ma slide into that combo so smooth though, y'all. Nigga, get up off him. Nigga, pat. You hear me? It ain't even gonna take. It's gonna be all waste. I ain't gonna be waste. You hear me? Get it. Pink. You hear me? And off of that uppercut, I'm coming slam yo. That's how it went. Now we fucking that one up. Now and it go up. Next thing you know, nigga, the whole planet is a war. We scrapping all over the planet because you got to remember, back then, we was tapped in with our crystals, our energy was supercharged. Nigga, we using photon energy. It's like some X-Men shit going on. Basically, nigga, we fireball, it's going like real shit. All off our core, because you got to remember, back then, we didn't use no fucking guns. Nigga, we use energy, electricity, that which we are. You know what I'm saying, niggas? All that, nigga, come from us. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's why they can show it to you in
Everybody
the cartoon.
shitting in that
All that come from us, nigga. So it's
day.
going down. Long story short, we fucked them up. And they got fucked up, which is why in the Bible they be like, Satan was cast out of heaven. We whipped his motherfucking ass. But remember, Satan wrote the Bible. So he ain't gonna let y'all know why he got his ass whipped and how bad he got his ass whipped. So he just let you know Satan was cast out of heaven. But he never tell you why. And nobody never asked either. Like, why was Satan really cast out of heaven? Why they don't give you no whole detailed description of that story in the Bible? They give you 1, 2, 3 sentences about that nigga. Satan was cast out of heaven. Why we don't know more about him when he was in heaven? You don't really when you hear about Satan in the Bible, he never got kicked out of heaven and he just fucked with everybody else. Like, what happened in heaven? Tell that story. See, they ain't gonna tell that story. So I'm saying, because that's the real nigga. We fucked them, then we fucked them boys up. And that's why to this day, nigga, to this day, they never forgot that ass whooping. So now he had to go to Nern, ass whooping, and he took them guys with him. That's why when they say Satan took, even when they saying Satan took a third, he didn't take shit with him. We whipped his ass and we whipped their ass, nigga. Tell the story how it went. You know what I'm saying? Niggas tried to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? We got him together. They wanted to ride with the nigga. They got their ass whooped too. And as a result, all they bitch ass had to leave the planet. Nigga, they ass ended up going to a whole other planet. Satan was cast out of heaven, and he took a third of the angels with him. We whooped their ass. Like I say, they left the planet just like this, God. Niggas, we all out in, you hear me? We fucking them boys up all the way off. Trust me, it didn't go nothing nice. Niggas ain't leave. We gave them the chance to leave. We gave him the chance to leave. So when he got to Nern, he had all that intent in him that he already had on top of the ass whooping. So he, when he made these human beings, he supercharged their ass up to destroy us. You just got to understand why humans were so effective at destroying us. They were sent to do that, nigga. He sent his kids. They are the seeds of Satan. I keep telling y'all that. And the only way that they can rise their vibration is if they accept the fact, the truth, that they come from another planet, that they were created by a god named Zeus who hides behind the name of Satan, that their ancestors came to this planet to destroy us. Now, even in this generation, that might not be their intent, but if for them to rise in vibration, they got to accept that truth. And then they got to turn around and help set the record straight. So if you're a human being and you're not racist, we can start with, can we get freedom of speech? Because last I checked, YouTube just deleted my video. For my opinion, right? I know it's truth, but at the least it's my opinion, right? For my opinion, right? So you got it. You feel me? When you got that type of shit going on, they still vibrating low. And that's why I say 99.9% of the human beings ain't going to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like a 0.1% of white people that make it through this new shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy too high, the vibration too high. It's going to be a hot-ass summer, nigga. The police, ain't none of their ass going to make it through this shit that's riding with that system. They think they is, but they don't know what powers are here on the planet right now. They don't know what powers that's here. They see definitely the police officers. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get a check. Okay, cool. Keep trying to get your check. Keep enforcing this bullshit. Like y'all just did that motherfucking dude in the military, man. Y'all been killing motherfuckers, but I feel like what they did to dude in the military should have just showed every person ever. Like, nigga, if you in the military right now, you need to be worried. You need to be getting out. I've been telling y'all don't even be in the military. What the fuck is you fighting for them for? You can't even fight for yourself.
This country and these niggas don't even give a fuck about you, and they even killing you even when you fucking safe in their damn country. How the fuck that shit sound? Nigga got a license, the right to have a whole fucking tank and a rocket launcher in your fucking face, and you gonna shoot this man? Man, this nigga got the right to arrest your ass and put you underneath the jail and hit you with the fucking news van. But you want to shoot this nigga, son. And then y'all want to get this nigga all them up. Man, these niggas, I'm ordering me I got a whole motherfucking, like one of them stretch batons them cops have. I got one of them bitches coming in the mail. Let the motherfucker try me. I'm coming straight upside that nigga head with that bitch on everything. Well, I just got this little motherfucker on everything. This little motherfucker fresh. Let a nigga try on. Man, fuck
Yeah, yeah.
everything. Niggas be like, man, I got this gun. Yeah, that it's gonna work until you run out of bullets. Then you throw in the clip and you taking that bitch apart, trying to turn that bitch into little projectiles. Yeah, nigga picking up rocks and shit. And my slipper, shankler, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga, take your wig off, throw your wig at a nigga, distraction, take the lashes off, nigga, put the nails at it, man, fuck everything, dog. Y'all better learn some shit, bro. Y'all better start using your fucking mind and stop thinking about everything else, bitch.
Right.
It's a spiritual fucking war, bro. But we still gotta get aggressive, nigga. Fuck you mean? Still gotta slap a nigga up, beat a nigga down, but fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
Niggas gotta
it's definitely a spiritual war, it's a frequency war. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people got to understand. It's a frequency war, but you got to understand that like it start with the police, man. They are the front line. It start with the police, then man. I'm telling you, they the front line for these people. Think about chess. It's just like chess. When you playing chess, the objective in chess is to get the motherfucking king. All right. Now, who is the king? Who is the fucking king on their side? We know who the king is on their side. The king on their side is Satan, Zeus. But Zeus got a lot of bishops. You know what I'm saying? He got bishops, he got rooks, he got knights. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of pawns. He got a whole lot of pawns. And he got more than one line of pawns. He probably got like 10 lines of pawns in front of that back line. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you think white always move first? Because he represents the opposite frequency of the gods. He's completely against us. In darkness, everything comes from darkness. Light is the last color in the color spectrum. It's the weakest color. It has no frequency in it. No rated low frequency. That's why I don't have a color base to it. I don't have a hue to it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like chess. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand who on the front line, because the objective is to get to the back line. So like, okay, who the front line? Okay, we know the war, we know the oppression. Now who on the front line? Who we got to get through to get to? Because for it to be changed, the game ain't gonna end till you get the king. And we ain't settling for no stalemate. So we got to move smart before we even go for the king. You feel me? Because you could get to the king and it could be you fuck right be down to your king. Now it's just a stalemate. We can't just be down to our king and that ain't no.
gotta
It's a
be
way.
5 steps
It's,
ahead of
it's,
they 2 steps.
if you think and tap into your pineal, you know what I'm saying? Tap into your pineal. You know what I'm saying? Tap into your pineal, raise the frequency. Let me help y'all raise the frequency a little bit out there. Put a little glue on you for you. Vibration, right? You think ahead, you got to think. It's a way you can get to the king and still keep majority and still keep a lot of your pieces, if not all of your pieces, if you move right. You feel me? That's what it's about. And on that front line, that's why I always say, fuck the police, fuck the FBI, fuck the, they on the front line. They right there on the front. They enforcing the shit. If they don't enforce shit, imagine if all the police officers said, you know what, I'm gonna be real. I said I wanted to serve this badge to change the community. Because I can understand there's some good police officers out there that's like, hey, you know, they probably as kids, hey, when I grew up, I want to be a cop. I seen my cousins get killed. You know, not really understanding the matrix. So like, hey, I seen crime. I want to help stop that. Now, I'm all for that if crime was some shit that was happening on its own organically. Crime is something that's forced from the illusion of the matrix through them tampering with the frequency and using spells, literally, and activating people nanobots. So it's all technology, magic, and frequency. All right, this is where crime come from. Okay, so now knowing that, if you're a cop, now you should be looking like, okay, well, let me look into that. Okay, if you're really a cop, right? You say you want to protect the people, you should look into that. But the few good cops that do look into that, they get their ass killed and come on missing too. That's a fact. So, you see what I'm saying? Now, the rest of you cops and people that's working for the government, you can't say you care about us, the public, and you can't look at this and say there's no terrorist talking, no threats to the country, like y'all would say. Like how y'all delete my videos and shit like that. How? You're not going after the motherfuckers that's hurting people. You're not going after the people that's putting the drugs in the community, putting the guns in the community, selling the advertising, casting the magical spells over the people, playing with the frequency. You know what I'm saying? You're not going after the people that's kidnapping these kids and eating them. And these are all politicians and main people that we know. These are the people that control everything. All you people in position, all your fortune, all your main CEOs, they ass be drinking blood and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, at that point, how do you win? How do you get change if the motherfuckers that runs the fucking country? It's the motherfuckers. You will not get no change without no war. Come on, man. You might as well just say you on the side with Satan and them. Either you on Satan's side or you on our side. When we in here talking, I'm talking a righteous act. Me and God, we sitting here building. We talking a righteous act. You know what I'm saying? We not talking nothing negative. But righteous shit is getting deleted. Why? Because it's righteous. It's against Satan. See what? Look, if you just see them took Young Pharaoh channel, you see them deleting my videos. Nigga, when it's for Satan, he
Ain't
ain't
even
gonna
go
delete it.
live. Fuck, I've been trying to go live for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you can't
Can't.
even go live. And I see why.
First time.
Look at the shit you talking about. So when you got individuals like me and you, we got this shit and we ain't scared to get out there. But now the internet wanna censor you on every platform. Y'all, what now? What? So now I ask people that be in the comments. That's what made me do the live this right now. I used to do this all the time. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and do a little live Q&A, fuck with the talk to y'all. Because I'm like, hey, it be people that be commenting like they won't change. Okay, I'm doing as much as I could do. But I can't do it without y'all help, though. If y'all ain't gonna step off this platform with me and they pushing me off the platform for waking y'all ass up, like, damn, what type of shit is that? Like, I didn't get this shit. Like I said, for they kicked me off a minute ago, I didn't go through this when I was only making music on Instagram. I done had this Instagram account since 2016, since I got out of jail. I never went through that. Like, you wasn't getting blocked from going live until you started talking about this shit. Neither, God. They didn't take Young Pharaoh channel because he an agent. Nigga, if he was an agent, they would kept his channel up. Nigga, agents don't get their channel taken. Nigga, they want all your followers to hear that shit. Come on, man. That boy has 6 years. God has 6, 7 years of work on that channel. You nigga gonna sit here and say the man an agent still got all this shit taken down and he an agent still? You can't even find him on Instagram either, damn. I don't think they got an Instagram profile no more. You gotta only go to his website. Like, come on, man. You know, so that's why though, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, we raising the frequency. Them.
Truth, man.
And that's
And
why
truth is smoking. They want to silence that motherfucker, and they always come in quick with the motherfucking lie right behind it, like trying to back that shit up. Like, but we already figured this shit out, man. I remember this nigga, Mr. Holistic, was talking about he had went bring his 2-month-old baby to the doctor, get a checkup, right? Doctor said she was the healthiest baby to date. All right, we got to give her some vaccines. The fuck? Fuck, you gotta put him on her baby. What the fuck you putting in the baby though? You just said the baby was the healthiest baby today, but you gotta put some shit in the baby. Talk about some polio. The fuck? Like, that's some bullshit, son. So what the fuck you really about to put in a healthy ass baby? That's what you really gotta. So he questioned the doctor. The doctor talking about some. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go ask the other doctor. You gotta ask her. So then, motherfucker, he go out. The other doctor go talk to his wife. He listening. The doctor telling his wife to go to a website that this nigga then went through, debunked, talked about the bullshit in it. And he like, what the fuck going on? So like, he go and he confront him. These motherfuckers come with a paper for him to sign about what the fuck he don't want to like get vaccinated on his baby. But they didn't have a fucking paper to say within the vaccines that you want to get a motherfucker baby. You ain't got the answer for the baby. You got to send this nigga to a website that ain't even got no real information on the shit. This is bullshit. Like, niggas really don't pick up on shit like this, but you really just putting some shit in your body. Like I said, man, any motherfucker that want to go put some shit in your body, go ahead, have fun. Any nigga that want to wear them blue and black masks, go ahead, have fun, nigga. You getting killed right there. You don't even know it, nigga. All the little more gallons killing your ass. You don't even fucking know what you inhaling. Yeah, nigga, you inhaling straight now, but the more gallons, nigga. Fuck you mean, boy. Yeah, nigga be all out there outside all nigga. I don't even know, bro. When I go outside and I see clouds, nigga, I just walk back in the crib, dog. I know them shits ain't really out there like talking about. I be like, man, niggas fucking with everything, son.
It's an
What
illusion.
the crib?
It's an illusion. You hear me? Like the whole sky is an illusion. Ain't nobody people ain't never seen the sky and they none of they in their real life the real sky because they're using holographic imagery but they're using our whole little third density lives. And before we, you know what I'm saying, like to block out. Well, now the sky is changing though since like I say, December 21st, 2020, when the planets lined up. That was because we moved through gateways. So now a lot of the celestial energy is hitting the planet. This radiation is hitting us. You know what I'm saying? To put us back more in tune with the inner core, but that's why so many people are waking up. This is what you call the Kundalini energy rising. This is the effect. This is the beginning though. This is just the beginning of the Kundalini energy rising. Like just even when you look around and look outside, you just see people waking up all over like at a different rate. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen this like this. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers, it's a lot of people still waking up too. Like, yeah, you still got a lot of house Negroes out there. So I'ma always attack our weak links because we only as strong as our weakest link. So I don't give a fuck if the whole species wake up. It could be one motherfucking house Negro left, and I'ma still get on this like, nigga, you house Negro, you need to until we get every motherfucker. You feel me? Like because of the frequency, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the frequency. It's all about understanding, you know what I'm saying, that we divine beings. Like, this is the calling on all our soul to participate in this war, nigga. Like, you ain't got no choice in this shit. You gonna have to choose a side. Like, it ain't even no, like, when they talked about judgment day, nigga, this is what you finna go into right now. You know, you gonna judge your own self with your decision you make. You know what I'm saying? Because it's flat out spiritual warfare going on right now. And if y'all don't see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to, if your third eye open, look. They don't even want motherfuckers talking about. Look, I like that they did that with me because that I'm glad I got a little voice for I can come tell y'all and y'all can spread the word even more. You get what I'm saying? Because listen, that was kind of dangerous what they said. If you think about the reason why they took the video down. Now I still got another 100. I got 100. Well, I had 108 videos up, God. It's only 107 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop another 5 on their ass. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the thing is, what got to me was the point, what made them pull it down. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, they trying to really speed up that agenda. Like, because they was like, hey, you know, you went against what we saying about what medical officials are saying about corona. So it's about coronavirus, the coronavirus. So I'm like, oh, now they don't want me making no videos about coronavirus on their platform. So they don't want people in general talking. Or maybe it could be just me and you because a motherfucker, I'm tapped in and motherfucker, we know what's going on. I don't know. Because I know it's a lot of people with videos about coronavirus on YouTube. Yeah, matter of fact, they gotta be that because it's a lot of people that they call conspiracy theorists who have videos on YouTube with way more views than mine, than that video had. And they speaking out against it. Like that little video they took down only had like 4,000 views. So we know it ain't it's the message in the video. You see, it's the power of the truth is in that little 4,000 people that seen that. So it's like, that's crazy. Or is it that niggas is buying views and maybe we think niggas got 1 million views and niggas don't? And all my views real. So maybe that's like, oh, that's a real 4,000 people. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. What could it be? I don't know. What y'all think it is? What you think it is, God? I think his shit paused. Yo. Oh, okay, your shit. I thought your shit paused. Oh, your shit ain't paused. You was just sitting there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm paying attention. That's
All
how
right.
focused I'm
That
saying.
no. I feel you. I'm with you. No, that's true. That's real, God. That's real, God. That's real, God. But look. gonna put somebody else on, man. I appreciate vibing with you. Look,
Hey,
when I get off, look, no, send me a message right now in the inbox. So we gotta put some shit
got
together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chop it up the right way. You feel me? You know
I
what I'm saying?
got you.
I got like send it right now so it can be in there, then jump back in the live.
Peace and love, brother.
Peace, God. The guy was litty. Litty. All right, come on. Now that was two gods, so we gonna need two goddesses. Shout out to my brother Quez Calhoun. I ain't even see you in here, Quez. You feel me? Y'all send them requests, man. Y'all call in, send them requests. Hold on. Look, man, can y'all call the line? It's like the radio. Why everybody want to call me when I'm on live? Ain't nobody even called me before I even went live. Come on, man. Look, y'all, this the radio station. Y'all call in right now. Send them requests. You hear me? We pull y'all in. I want to see what's going on out there in the community. Okay. Let's see what's going on out there in the community.
Peace, God.
Peace, goddess. How you doing? How you doing, beautiful reflection? Let us know your name and where you're from.
My name is Cody. I'm originally from Danville, Virginia. Everyone
Shout
should
out to the
know
VA.
Danville. Everyone should know about Danville, Virginia. It's literally the last Confederate capital of Virginia.
Okay.
So
Shout
we
out to
know fucked up.
Danville.
Telling you, there's some fucked up shit going there. Some fucked up shit going on in here in Richmond. I want to say thank you for waking. Just thank you for waking me up, because I've even lost some of my family behind this shit, because they're not understanding. I knew I was different growing up, but they looked at me like I was crazy.
Right.
And so with them looking at me like I was crazy, I couldn't even be my true self. Bro, I used to be outside dancing, playing with the grass, playing with the dirt, just outside, no shoes on, just being my true self. And they wouldn't let me. So it's like, I'm trying to wake them up. They don't want to listen. All right, fuck it. Y'all want to go over Zeus? Be with Zeus. I'm here trying to tell you that y'all gods and goddesses, they don't want to listen. But I just want to say thank you, because the amount of knowledge that you have given me and just confirming that it's true. And I want to tell everybody, he is telling the truth for real, because the second
I
day of
appreciate
being
that.
on in the university with you, my spirit God sent me 333 in my dreams. So I already knew my spirit God telling me he's telling the truth. So anybody else is telling me, oh, you need to check behind him, you need to no. My man is telling the truth. So I'm going to listen to whatever the fuck he gotta say.
That's what I appreciate that.
Period.
Still definitely do. It's good to do your research though too though. It's still good
Oh,
to always do your own. But you did
I'm
your
gonna
own
do my
research by
research.
talking to your
Yeah.
spirit guide. I get what you're saying. So I understand your reflection. And I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate you for helping me get here. You know, you the supreme goddess. If it wasn't for you, it couldn't be no gods, you know. Y'all, you know, so I appreciate you too. The respect is mutual, you know.
I'm telling you, like, even down to like I've even learned how powerful I was. Like, I retwist locks. And in that, I've seen how many people I've helped. You helping me, showing me, just saying I gotta help people. I gotta help. We gotta help
Yeah.
each other.
To help
So
each other.
the connection of it is just like, okay, he's telling you gotta help each other. We gotta grow. We gotta study. We gotta learn who we are. So in this process of me learning who I am from listening to you, I've been helping so many other people. I've been telling them, look, follow my man, follow him, because he's speaking some truth.
That's
Follow
what
him. Y'all
I
gotta listen.
appreciate
Y'all
that.
gotta wake up, because my heart is beating so fast right now, because I get so mad. Like, so a lot of people don't know. So it was a girl in Richmond that passed away.
All right.
I witnessed. I'm gonna say I witnessed no, not witnessed anything, but I was near her and I was in her energy. And I think about they snatching us up as women, especially over here in Richmond. Virginia, telling you, Virginia is the main, they snatching people up in Virginia randomly out of nowhere. And it's like this one girl, and I thought of myself like that, y'all, that could have been me. That literally could have been me. So I instantly started crying because I could feel the pain. I could feel like, and I instantly just get mad. Because it's just like, if y'all don't see that, these motherfuckers is fucked up in these people. Because I call them the White Walkers. From if anybody seen Game of Thrones, I call them the White Walkers. Because that's what the fuck they are. They come here to steal you and anybody that's, because they know who we are. And just understanding like these motherfuckers is fucked up. So if y'all don't see that these motherfuckers, whew,
It's cool. Take your time. I feel you.
because these motherfuckers is really fucked up. And I look at all these black kids and these women and these gods and goddesses being snatched up. This shit not cool. So if anybody, when that chaotic energy hits you, let that shit hit you. Let that shit hit you. Let that shit out. Because, whew, because they know this shit not right. Everybody that speak out, you keep using your platform, God, because we here and we hear you. Keep using your platform. Don't ever let them stop you. Be unstoppable because you know you are. Be unstoppable because it's a lot of people you waking up. It's a lot of people you waking up. So don't let them stop you. Be unstoppable. If you gotta start walking like Martin did and have a microphone and with a speaker telling them to wake up, do it. Because a lot of us need to wake up and see that we are gods and goddesses, and that if we don't wake up, they are going to fuck us up and continue to fuck us up if we don't get out this fucking matrix. Take the red pill. Don't take that blue one. Take the red pill. Because I'm sorry, I'm over here crying.
Nah, you good. I feel your pain. You see I'm tearing up too. I feel your pain.
Because it's sick and it's crazy. And it hurts me. I was on another live, like talking about like people that's from Africa that's coming over here thinking that they about to get promises of freedom. Nah, stay your asses over there. Stay over there. Don't come over here. Stay over there and learn who you are. Because over here, all they gonna do is strip you of everything that you know. Everything that you love, all they gonna do is strip you from everything. It's a lot of African people, Nigerians, Haitians, all them coming over here for a promise that they never gonna get. Why? It's like, and if y'all don't see in the hospitals, all doctors are African. Most of the gods are in the hospitals are African because they know where the signs come from. They know where everything comes from. So they're bringing them over here. I literally lost my best friend. She ain't even hit 21 yet. Because she was born with a neurological problem that I feel like they put in her.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to watch her die. She couldn't even make it to 21. Because I feel like they killed her. She told me, Cody, when I take my medicine, it doesn't do shit for me. But when I smoke weed, I feel like myself. So I watched her die. And it hurt me so bad. So if y'all don't know, if y'all don't see that these motherfuckers is sick, they killing black mothers in the hospital for just being a black mother.
And you know, I'm gonna be real with you, like, not to cut you off, like, the reason these tears coming out of my soul right now, you feel me, is because, you know, I know it's our job to protect y'all, you feel me? And not just y'all, but the planet. That's what y'all created us to do, you feel me? So when I'm telling motherfuckers about how they kidnapping, and niggas don't never see me shed no tears when I'm telling and teaching this shit, you feel me? Because I'm teaching it. But you know, it come out, my pain come out a different way. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it hurt one of our goddesses and seeing you really let it out like that, and me knowing that you are aware of this, of what's going on. You feel me? Where so many of our goddesses not. But see, when you aware, you know what I'm saying? It hurt me to see y'all go through that. You feel me? Like, and then it hurt me more to see our people not be aware of that though.
Right.
That's why when I sit here and I do talk about that, and I talk about the blood drinking, you know, when I made the lecture about Lil Nas shoes in the blood, and I'm like,
Exactly. And
where
that
y'all
shit sick
think
as
the
fuck.
blood come from? You feel me?
Exactly.
And then when I'm saying like, hey, this why we gotta go to war. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will think like, oh, you tripping you trying to crash out or this and that. Like how is that? How is that crashing out? Like when these motherfuckers kidnapping our women, kidnapping our kids, and
Exactly.
our man, they do the same thing to the man with the jail. And we're not even with the jail or without the jail, they still kidnap them. So it's like when you sit back and I'm listening to you, you feel me? Like that's why I could shed these tears, and I don't give a fuck who watching. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people be so lost in the matrix, they think if you shed tears, that make you less or that make you weak. No, that don't make you weak. You feel me? Cause every tear that I ever shed, like I say, every time when I sit and I talk with y'all, like any tear we didn't ever shed, any of us they didn't ever killed or they didn't ever hurt, they gonna feel every tear. You feel me?
Exactly. That's part of the reason why, like, when I started watching American Gods, and people really got to get on that, because that's the reason why they took Orlando off American Gods, because everything that he was saying, he wanted
Yeah.
that chaotic energy to wake up. He wanted
He's
that
on point,
chaotic energy to
mama.
wake up.
Yeah, yeah, he's
So,
on point.
the last season, and I might spoil it for some people, but in the last season that I just watched American Gods, Odin sacrificed Shadow Moon, and he didn't even know that he was a sacrifice. But his ancestors was trying to tell him, no, don't go, don't go. He's trying to sacrifice you. But you took his hand and you went up there, and now you are overseer of your ancestors. And I looked at that like, damn, Shadow, you us. You are us. Your ancestors are trying to wake you up to tell you how powerful you are, but you want to keep going to Odin. You want to keep going to Mr. Wednesday, Zeus, Satan, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck him anyway. But you want to keep going to him. Keep praying to him. And it's like y'all giving this motherfucker power every single time y'all pray to him. So if you stop praying to him, let's see how much power he has if you stop praying to him. If you stop sacrificing to him, you'll see how much power that motherfucker really got, because he really don't got shit. You got everything. You just keep giving him that shit every single time you pray to him. Y'all want to go to church. That shit corrupted. It was run by the government.
From jump.
I was raised literally as a Baptist, and I wonder why y'all sending me to church and y'all don't go
I
to
was
church.
too. I was too.
Y'all sending me to church, but y'all don't even go to church.
Facts.
So why are y'all not going to church? What do y'all know that I don't know? And I'm a kid. I'm like 6, 7.
I remember them days. Your parents would do that, send their kids to church with the grandparents.
No,
Hell yeah.
no. And I used to look like, wow. But see, I grew up with a grandma. A lot of these kids ain't growing up with grandmas. I mean, big mamas, 76, 87 years old, say, I pay the cost to be the boss in this house type joint. A lot of them ain't raised with that because they killing them off. And I thought about this too. I noticed, I said, it's a lot of older people dying from so-called COVID or just randomly. It's a lot of older people from 2019 to now been passing away. And I've been wondering why. I think about that. And it's like, I've always known how powerful I was. Don't stop being copycats, reflections. It's a lot of y'all out here being copycats. Be your original self. Find yourself. Get back
Facts.
to yourself.
Facts.
Because they want you to be copies. They want you to copy what the world is doing. Don't do that. The world opening back up, they want you to, go on vacations, go travel. No, they want you to do that for a reason. That's why they giving you all these stimulus checks. It's ain't nothing but survival money.
You see what I'm saying?